And welcome back, everybody. We haven't done one of these in a while. It's actually going to be a discussion breakdown, which we used to do a lot, but now I think this one really warrants talking about it. Of course, this is Armin, and I'm here with Mitch.
What's up?
So, Mitch, the trailer dropped. This is a packed trailer, to say the least.
Yeah, this is the trailer I wanted.
Same. Yeah, like this is... I like the first one because I counted as a teaser, but... This is the trailer that if you would have dropped this, no one would say anything bad. So,
oh, definitely. I mean, people are going to say stuff bad because
of course
those people, but you know,
yep.
Let them be mad, so they get the most out of being mad.
True. So, speaking of this, let's just get right into the first image. So, right here, we see Bruce Banner, we see Black Widow, and of course, we see Rhodey in his new armor. Now, we know Rhodey actually has like a full leg system now that kind of helps him walk and stand, considering he was almost crippled. So
I tell you, if Shuri don't beat this guy, I'll be upset.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? He's one of you lot. Beat him.
This is exactly the point. This is what Killmonger was arguing. Don't make me sympathize with him some more.
It's like, if it takes more than one bead, like, bedazzle him. Make him look like he's in Pride. I don't care. Give him all the beads. Let him walk without his leg.
Now, this scene right here, quite clearly, I think this is the beginning of the invasion, would you say? Like...
Yeah, this is like that first spike thing is dropping.
Yeah, they're like staring into the air as it drops, and it's like, oh, alright. But I think the important thing is, during this, is we're getting the voiceover, and we find out it's Gamora, and she's telling everybody, being like, yo, this dude, he's serious, his name is Thanos, and he's coming, so we should probably be ready for this, you know?
This is literally that one thing you want from that one comic that is going to happen.
Yeah.
You don't say this for no reason. Like, it's not just an Easter egg. Like, people like to say now, it's like, oh, Bucky was White Wolf, that's just a throwaway Easter egg. It's like, no, they don't do that.
Yeah, no, what I like about this is, like, she genuinely looks like she's going to kind of lead them through who Thanos is, and we're actually going to talk about this in just a little bit in a few more pictures, but I like the scene because it is her setting it up, being like, no, I dealt with this guy, you just wait.
I grew up with this guy.
Yeah.
This guy raised me, for Christ's sake. No.
So she should know exactly who he is, which brings us to the next image, which is Thanos. Now, like, so this is one of the two armors he wears. We're going to talk about the other one much later on, but
is this one too? It's like it's the same one as the last one.
I feel like
not the last one at the end of the trailer.
Yeah, is it? Because I can't really tell. I feel like this is more his Avengers one.
It's got it's only a shoulder pad and a gauntlet there. There's no actual sleeve. Like the Gladiator look that we've seen in the toys.
Yeah,
doesn't have a sleeve. The Avengers one is the full.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's got to wear his former armor that he wore before, like, you know, sitting on the throne and stuff, I assume. So, a couple armors for Thanos, I'm guessing?
I mean, I imagine so. It looks like... I don't know, we'll get to it later, because it looks like a flashback to me.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah?
I'm not 100%, unless... I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that armor.
Yeah.
It's not what I thought it was going to be, like...
Same, yeah. I mean, it's interesting, though, but we see that he does have one of the gems in the gauntlet here. Now, they could always be playing with trickery, which they definitely do with us, so, I mean, I don't know, but I think it looks awesome nonetheless, which brings us to the next two shots. The first one, we get the, you know, like, sky shot of New York kind of establishing, but the one after that's the big one. So, we see Iron Man's new armor capabilities. Yep. Wow.
Yep. It's literally just the Prime or the Extremis, whichever one you want to pick, and it looks really cool.
So, like, this fully makes me believe that whatever those spikes and wings and stuff that are coming out of his suit are definitely just coming out of this suit. Like, they don't have to be an attachment or anything, you know?
Yeah, everyone's going, oh, he's going to lose an arm, and that's why he's got the gun. No, it's just literally going to appear. It's going to form. This is kind of confirmation of that, because people will look at this shot and be like, he's got no feet. He gets his leg cut off.
he's got the Rhodey. He's disabled from the waist down.
The irons are paralyzed.
Now, obviously, he's flying towards that cigarette shape. That's one of those Stargates. I'm going to keep calling them those.
Yeah,
so
this is going after Peter. This is how he gets down Spider-Man.
Yeah, totally. And I like the
But
shadow.
it's weird. What is this thing? Because we see it again later on. It's crashing.
Yeah.
Like, is this a portal? Is it what is this? I don't understand. Is it a ship?
I feel like it's maybe a portal that builds upon itself, so like pieces come out when it shows up wherever, like, because it feels like there's a lot of that going on in this. Yeah. So I don't know, but his armor looks great though, which we'll talk about his armor just a little bit as well. Next shot, we got Doctor Strange, obviously, just kind of focusing on the time gem right here.
Yeah, they're making sure everyone knows what everything is.
Yeah.
So in case you haven't watched it, this guy has this guy has one. Look at these pretty colourful things.
Mm-hmm. This is what it's all about, which that was just a quick shot I want to include in there, just kind of remind people, yeah, he's kind of an important player. Which brings us to the next big shot, Wakanda. Here it is.
Yep.
Now, okay, so while watching Black Panther, I never got the sense that Panther we saw at the end of Civil War was kind of just there, because they never really show it like this above the city, and I never got the sense that there was this much water in Wakanda.
No, but they have like collaborated.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ryan Coogler and James Gunn all worked on this movie alongside Russos, and they actually built Wakanda along with the Russos. So I don't know. To be fair, we only saw a street of Wakanda apart from the aerial shot, so you could be like, oh yeah, it's just slightly round the corner of this cavern. No, it's just out of our shot.
It's like the Netflix shows. The Avengers Tower is there,
yeah,
but it's just slightly out of frame every single frame. So
we don't want to show you whatever street you're on because you won't see it. Yeah, and you'll get upset.
So there it is. There's a nice shot of Wakanda, followed by we see Black Widow and Steve Rogers all coming to Wakanda now. Of course, they're being greeted by the King and his army, and I'm gonna assume this is the first time he's seen them since he kind of left Bucky here.
I'd imagine, yeah, because I think, or I believe, the Russos have said that you'll get the reunion of Steve and Bucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
and also like they're not alone, because you see with them, they got a roadie here. You could see his leg outfit things. You could see Bruce Banner. You see Falcon. So this is clearly like, what would their names be? I don't know, like the new Avengers. I don't know, Avengers. I just stick with that. And you know,
Secret Avengers.
Yeah. We also do see Vision over here in the back, which he's there, and Scarlet Witch seems to be helping him.
Yep.
So I'm guessing right now this is after he's lost the little gem in his head, but they're of course now gonna put that right in here, so it's like still kind of in the trailer.
I don't believe he's gonna lose it now. I think everyone, including me, saying he has lost it is wrong, because the Russos have said the reason why they're in Wakanda is for Vision. They're trying to protect him. So if he hasn't, unless it's like a case of the stone gets broken and there's just a shard of it that Corvus gets.
Okay, so
he has the shard still, but
here we go. Like Thanos will get the time gem from Doctor Strange, right? And then he's gonna go back in time like 3 days and get it from his forehead. Yeah,
love it.
Yep, that's it. That's that confirmed theory right there. Just 3-day rewind to get him when he's missing in the streets.
And there's going to be 2 Mind Stones, because just to fuck with people.
Oh my god.
We're going to ultimate this and have an infinite amount of stones, because why not? Let's just go all out.
Well, it's the infinity, huh? I'm reaching for that one. And speaking of reaching, right there, if you look all the way up in the left, there's Mr. Fantastic. No, there's not. I wish.
That's what the hologram is Mr. Fantastic, clearly.
Right? Well, okay, so let's talk about this hologram.
Here we see Reed Richards, clearly.
Right there. His face is formulating.
It's clearly Vision. He's got the little
yellow
blub on top.
Yeah.
They're going to do something, because we've seen a poster or something with him, like with a weird thing on his face. Or he looks different anyway.
And also remember, there's that one leaked scene that shows him, and like you could see there's no glow in his forehead. So, like, because that scene leaked and it was like pulled offline. But we definitely know that like he's somehow going to be very much in big peril. So it's like here they're probably like, look, you got to protect this dude. And Shuri's like, look, I've looked at the history of these things for 5 minutes and I know everything right now. So. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe she knows about the Soul Stone. She's like, oh, it's the next one. I mean, this story could literally go any way at this point, I feel like. I don't know. I'm a little confused by this because I figure once again there's no hint to where the Soul Stone is in this. And then we have a shot of the Guardians as they're coming out of their ship. Now, I believe we've also seen this leaked as well, because this is where, like, they're chasing Thanos through space, and he's gone after the Collector to get the gem from him, so...
Yeah. Which we don't see.
No.
At all. And we haven't seen at all, but so I don't know what goes on with this. But...
I feel like they're trying to keep some characters a little hidden, just so it's kind of a surprise to us. Because it's like, we know he's going to attack and wreck through Xandar, but they don't want to just show us everything, you know? Like, so...
Yeah, it's just... Unless he doesn't know that Xandar has the Infinity Stone.
Maybe the Collector tells him or something, or...
Yeah.
I mean, it could be interesting either way, but... I feel like this scene is very nicely, like, moodily lit. It's, like, dark and dingy. Like, like, this place clearly isn't... like what the Collector's hangout used to be, you know, bright and vivid.
It's somewhere different, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like just the trailer as a whole, it looks really good.
It does.
Oh, like you can tell that everything's been done in IMAX and been made for IMAX.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's got all the little highlights of like the light reflecting. It's really noticeable.
Yeah, you can tell this is more finished CG as well, which is pretty awesome. Next up, we have a hilarious scene. Let's be real about this. So,
it's so good. It's the one people have wanted.
Yes, right? And I hope that this is like one of many of these types of scenes where it's like, no, who's the bigger comedian between these two? Because let's be real, like, you know, they're gonna try to top one another. And I love Tony's face in this. He's just like, really? Like, I'm supposed to say this to you? Like, come on.
It's that typical, like, you know, is this what people have been dealing with?
Yep.
Like, I get it now. Like, it's fine. But it's a nice callback to Guardians 1.
It is.
It's a really nice callback, so I appreciate that one. And his armor there just looks really nice.
Oh my god, it does. And it just like you see Drax watching on. It's not just Drax. We see Peter as well, and we kind of get a better sense of what the suit looks like. Now, I'll be real. I still don't like the look of this suit. It feels tacky to me, but the fact that it has that layered look and everything makes it look more like bulgy, if that makes sense. It just kind of makes it pop more. You know?
It doesn't look like spandex anymore.
Yeah.
But like, I will say, it's not the ugliest suit in the MCU anymore. Like, Killmonger has that nailed down. That suit was horrific. Like, I still don't like the Iron Spider suit. I don't know. There's something about it. I don't know if it's the spider or the whole too many colors. I don't know. There's just something I don't like.
You can also tell that on his suit, he's going to have all the glowing lights around it, because you can look at the white parts.
Yeah, you see it on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So a lot of inspiration from Tony's, suit right there. And also, let's just focus for a second on Peter's very Dawson's Creek hair right there. That's pretty.
Oh,
nice.
they've gone full 16.
Oh yeah, 16, like that. That is legit. And then of course, Drax's pec. Look at that.
Oh yeah,
That's
you got
massive.
He looks different. I don't know what they've done. It might be like the IMAX of it and like the whole practical effect, but he looks slightly different.
I was worried that I was going to be the only one to say that, because he looks like he's like, I don't know, like the pieces on him are popping more or something.
Yeah, and he's slightly greener.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas before he's been more grey. Like, I don't know if it's the cameras, but they shot Guardians 2 in like an 8K camera, so I don't know.
Yeah, true. But, I mean, we'll find out soon, but I assume they just kind of kicked up his tint maybe a little bit, like they always do, to kind of do slight changes, so we'll find out. After that, we just got a quick shot of the invasion oncoming spears falling from space and everybody heading towards them, where we see, the army right there. We see Cap is with, like, Black Panther. They're ready. I'm assuming some of the other flying vehicles have the other Avengers in them, so...
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. But this is their Helm's Deep moment.
Oh my god. It's going to be amazing.
We've been building to this for 10 years. This is... And even then, it's only the halfway point, directly. Like, how do you top this?
True. I mean, the thing I like about this, it's like, no, clearly the battle's happening on the outskirts of Wakanda, so they're like, let's haul for it. So, like, you're not going to get a million casualties.
Also, this will be a nice setup to play off of for Black Panther 2. Because, he's agreed to have this fight here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all these innocent people being like, why would you do this? you just put our lives at risks for like the white men. Like why?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
War Machine and Falcon fine. Well, you know they're cool. But, like everyone else, like no, go away.
They're cool, but we're gonna scrutinize and stare at you.
Damn colonizers.
Uh,
Like why did you let America in here?
oh my god, that's hilarious. So after that, we got the Hulkbuster. We see Falcon, and I assume that's War Machine flying behind him.
Yeah, it's War Machine. There's the 3 trails.
Mm-hmm.
So has Falcon been given an upgrade because he's got like a little trail as well?
So,
I don't remember him that quick.
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, it would make sense. Like, just give him a little boost.
Yeah. Well, you would assume if everybody else has him, like he seems like the only Avenger that they're not upgrading. Like his suit still remains like the exact same, besides like a shade of red. It's like, hey, can this dude get an upgrade?
No, paint is enough.
No, you get paint and the same wings, so we're not gonna upgrade you. Like, I'm gonna assume he has some better thrusters or something on there. Yeah. Like it's come on, you can't just have basic wings. You got to keep flapping too. Like, that's not gonna work.
He can't keep believing the go faster stripes actually work. Like you have to actually paint.
They just keep coming. He talks to Shuri. He's like, "Did these stripes really work?" She's like, "Oh yeah, Wakandan tech right there. Trust us."
We'll put some sand on there and it'll do something.
Oh, quite amazing. So,
but the Hulkbuster looks really cool though.
It does, but you know what looks even cooler? Thor. Somewhat. Yes. I mean, he looks real cool right here. For some reason, I feel like they cut out his new weapon out of his hand.
They 100% CGI'd it out. I don't know why. We know what it looks like.
I'm like come on. He looks so foolish. I'm like, what is he doing?
I don't know. Like, if he just had like just a stick, or just like Groot's arm, because we know it's his arm now. Like, just have him hold it. Like, why?
Or they could have at least like faked out and put like Mjolnir in here, just so he doesn't look a little ridiculous trying to hold this, you know? Because like, all right, it is what it is. But honestly,
it's like they know people like us do this.
Yeah.
So like, why would you know? It looks really cool though. Like the whole like. I imagine it's the dwarfs.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So like the aesthetic of it, like the whole we look like we forge and mine. It's really nice.
Yeah, like it's the stereotypical dwarf. That's pretty much what we're gonna get here. So, but you know, there's a bunch of stuff going on here. Clearly, you can see that distant thing in the back, like that. I don't know, like the sun effect. I don't even know what to call that thing, where it's like forged in there. So
I'd imagine it could be like a dying star, and they just like really compact it, and it's really dense.
And then dwarves are powerful.
Like, how'd you get a star? Just like lasso it.
Seriously. So after that, this is one of the big money shots right here. So,
this is tight.
Yeah, look at everything going on. Just, good God, there's a lot of destruction.
Are they like buildings, or are they? I don't know, like ships.
So I feel like these are ships. I mean, so if that's a building, right? That's very impractical. And not only that, like the one in the distance right there, we see kind of a trail behind it, like it's digging in. So
that's true. I mean, they're Eternals, so you know, architecture might be a bit too extra.
Right.
We don't.
But here's what I'm feeling. If you look at the dome that's being ripped up right here in the foreground, right, and then you look at the background. It's the same type of dome, so I'm guessing these things kind of land and they become like these bases of sorts. So
possibly like they layer up and make a tower or something.
Right? Yeah, something big and powerful like that, maybe. So I'm guessing they're like multi-purpose ships.
Yeah, I can't wait. I really hope we get an actual full-on Titan flashback.
Oh my god!
And we see the Eternals and the Deviant. Like, maybe not the Deviants, because sounds like the Deviant, but like just have their architecture and what everything looked like.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And next up, speaking of flashbacks, here's a big flashback. Gamora's little hand with Thanos' massive hand.
So, Bubby Gamora.
No.
Oh, ain't she cute?
So this is right after he destroys everybody on her planet, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is... What's her planet's name? I know she's like a Hubarian or whatever.
Yeah. Now... Are you feeling with this that the way this trailer is formed, almost like Thanos is going to kind of be our lead through the entire story? Like,
absolutely. I think because the episode of Star Trek that Feige was talking about was, I think, the series finale of Next Generation, where they have like 3 different timelines going on at once.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I think you're gonna have that. So you have like the flashback with all Thanos at the start, maybe in the first act. The second act is getting the stones, or like maybe it's mixed in, and then the third act is just completely all Wakanda.
True,
I think that's
like,
probably has to play out.
Like whatever the flashbacks are, they probably have to explain how he knows of the Infinity Stones and why he needs them.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like the flashbacks are probably going to be a good 20 minutes, if not a little bit more, of this movie. Just
I
fleshing
wouldn't
them
be
out.
surprised if it was like a straight third. To be honest,
that'd be nice.
You know, you have 2 movies, you can afford to do stuff like this.
Mm-hmm. Well, when we go on to the next shot, though, once again, I'm assuming that's Gamora again walking with him. But
yeah, I'd assume that's Gamora. Also, his armor looks really fucking cool there.
Yeah, oh my god.
And I want to know, where is this? Who are those people? How long? Like, I assume obviously it was a while ago because she's little.
Yeah.
Like, just what is going? But again, is she little because he's so big?
Yeah, that's a good point. But it's like, what age is she? Like, she looks like she's definitely older than she was in that last scene. So maybe this is her point now, like what their next targets are or something, or what he used her for. But like, we clearly see that Chitauri army is here. So.
Oh, they are the Chitauri, aren't they?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Ah. So that's interesting.
So he was using them for a while, but it's like this planet, like the Asian architecture throws me off. Like,
I wonder if this is like his planet.
That'd be awesome.
And it's like everything's always like the calming and the relaxing of everything. But I don't know, it could be the Chitauri homeworld. It kind of suits their aesthetic. I don't know, maybe it's something to do with the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, maybe this is where we first find out about them or something. I mean, it could really be anything. I just love this shot. It's like a gorgeous shot right here. Like,
because like they've said he's on like a spiritual journey, which he kind of was in the original one. It's sort of the same thing. So it does suit that like aesthetic and.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm just glad to see the useless Chitauri back. So that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully they do something. I wonder if they make Chitauri like the Outriders, if like they mutate Chitauri.
Oh, that would be amazing.
They have some similar designs.
Yeah,
or like design ideas. So.
That'd be cool. Well, I guess after that, let's talk about boy, he looks in a lot of pain. There we go. Thor getting his head squeezed. So this
is when he loses the eye patch.
Yeah. So, how does he get his eye back? Do you think it's magic or something?
I don't know. Toys. Some people are saying that Heimdall gives him an eye because toys, but the toys, the eye color's not right. Like it's not orange and whatever Hemsworth had. It's like green and blue. I'd imagine it's just he gets it from the dwarves or something.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, like they're like, hey, we can fix that up too. All right, done. We don't have to CG it out anymore.
Yeah. So I really like the idea of like Heimdall's about to die and he gives him an eye. So he can like still have that power of seeing everyone and everything. I think that's a nice upgrade for Thor.
Yeah.
Even though he's been upgraded enough already.
That would be pretty awesome.
And just like the visual of him having 2 different color eyes, I like that. But
yeah.
No, like, this is clearly at the start of the movie.
Oh god, yeah.
The Thor Ragnarok post-credit scene.
So like, my idea is like, so clearly they get onto the ship, they're fighting all of them. Hulk is gonna be beat up so bad. He gets like thrown out into space and lands on Earth. He's like, dude, Thanos is coming. And then the Guardians show up and Thor's on his journey. They're like, guys, Thanos is coming. They're like, yeah, we know. Can we just like team up and go against them? Like, you know.
This is clearly like, he can just look how big he is.
Yeah.
He can just, unless this is not Thanos and it's actually Black Dwarf, even though it's not called Black Dwarf, it's called Obsidian.
Yeah.
That's not dumb. But maybe, even though the fingers are purple, so it probably is Thanos. But
that's true. I mean,
is Thanos really that big that he can just pick up a head?
And it's also, why didn't he just crush him there then? Huh.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. You lose Thor if you do that.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I guess moving on from that, here's a nice big money shot. Look at all the oh my god.
They look so good.
Yeah, they do.
I don't think there's ever been anything more directly lifted from a page than this one shot.
Yeah, like they are perfect. Like it's a perfect interpretation from comic to live action. Like it's there it is.
Like just the way they're standing, like Ebony Maw is perfect right there. Like very hunched in, very closed.
I think Corvus looks pretty awesome. You know,
even though he looks slightly, his head looks slightly weird from here because of the way the hood is. But I'd imagine that will go pretty quickly after seeing him in movement.
Yep, Proxima, her spear, that looks pretty sweet. And then, of course...
But I definitely think Ebony Maw is going to be the focus of this movie, out of them four.
Out of all, yeah. I'm definitely feeling that as well. And then, of course...
So look how big Cull is.
He's huge. Like, he's supposed to be Hulk size, so...
Yeah. And even they're bigger than normal as well. I think they're the same size as Thanos, if not slightly smaller.
Yeah, because if you look at Loki, who's like 6-something... They clearly look a little bigger, even though they're standing a little behind him. So they're probably like, what, 6'7" to 7 foot? Like, they're pretty big, too.
They're probably pushing on 7 foot, yeah.
Yeah. It'll call some Loki. Clearly, this is after the Tesseract was taken, so that's pretty cool. And after that, we got the shot in Wakanda. Black Panther ready with his armies. We got Hulkbuster there. We got, Cap. We got Bucky back there. So they're clearly getting ready. This is going to be the moment where everybody's running at the camera, and we're probably missing a lot of the characters in that scene, but I assume this is going to be like 25 of them.
Oh, yeah. You're not going to get Iron Man, because I think they're splitting them off, so like some people go on Titan and some are down here. Mm-hmm. So you're not going to get everyone, but you're going to get the majority of people down here.
They're saving the big money shot of the entire MCU for Avengers 4, so...
Yeah.
That's, because they got to top this movie for some... ungodly reason. They're going to be able to do it. And after this, here's an interesting scene. Doctor Strange is getting acupuncture.
Yep, they're doing the whole Ebony Maw taking over his mind.
Mm-hmm. So this is interesting. So do you think because Doctor Strange knows about all the gems now, right? Because the prequel comic, do you think this is him? He's like, oh, now we know exactly where they're all located. So Doctor Strange is probably target number 2 when they get after the first gem from Thor is retrieved.
It's definitely something like that. Whether it's they do the whole is Strange going to be on their side, and kind of like gotta get a Hawkeye him slightly. Mm-hmm. Like they could do it because obviously they've got a second movie. But is Ebony going to take the stone for himself?
Still some of that power struggle.
Yeah, they said he's got his own agenda, so I imagine maybe they could do that way.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time Thanos has betrayed trying to get a soul stone, or any stone, really. I mean, having Guardian, so...
like, why he's still bringing people with him with these stones, I don't understand. I'm glad they're there, but... Like,
yeah, right?
It's been 10 years.
Yep.
I just give someone else a stone that goes around.
So... After that shot, we have the Outriders, and they're absolutely all over, like, the Hulkbuster armor, which Bruce Banner is piloting.
This is where Hulk's coming out.
Yeah.
We know Banner's in there, with the toys have spoiled that Hulk busts out of it. This is that scene.
This is that scene where the pieces of the armor are going to stay on him, but,
He's gonna have like the chest and like maybe the hands will stay on, or at least like the wrist bits.
Yep.
The trousers or the bottom half will stay on, no doubt. It'll just be the top half comes off.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, and obviously they just need that because you got to sell the merch. So
yeah. Also, it's a cool visual, like Hulk in armor. People are like, "Oh, Hulk doesn't need armor." Yeah, but it looks cool.
Yeah, but it looks amazing. So who cares?
Exactly. We saw him in Ragnarok. Let's do it again with him.
And we also saw him where he could use his fists in Incredible Hulk. He'd rather take a car, rip it in half, and pound a dude in the face. So logic. Just throw that out the window quickly.
Why scratch your own knuckles when you can use the car?
Mm-hmm. So there you go. The shot after that, Thanos. He's wearing the more, I guess, basic gear. We've seen him in all the promotional art, and he's walking through the destruction of that planet we talked about earlier with the star ships in the back. Literally, just star ships.
It's Titan. It's definitely Titan. But I really like this look. It's really grown on me.
It has too, yeah.
It's actually grown on me to the extent where I prefer it over what he's had before in these movies.
Same.
Like, you look back at, especially Guardians, and it's like, that's really over-designed and there's way too much gold for my liking.
Yeah.
Like, this is, like, the perfect... If he had little shoulder points, it would be spot on. But I can live without shoulder points because it just looks so good.
Yeah, I really love this look. And the next image we have is, or like the next two we have, here's Cap as he's holding back Thanos' hand. So,
how strong is Cap? I don't believe it.
Dude, this is like some next level stuff right here. Like,
yeah. But let's look at how good that CG is. There.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's crazy. And how big is that Soul Stone got to be? It's massive.
Yeah, seriously. And like, you're just looking at this, you're like, okay, so the CG's on point, everything's good. And let's talk about the big thing here that people were so raging about every other trailer. Do you see Thanos here? He is purple. Look at him.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
People were so upset.
You saw it in that one George Perez concept style art.
Yep.
And he was bright purple, and you saw it in the first trailer. And admittedly, it kind of threw me like as well. It's like he looks the wrong color, but then it's like he's on Titan. There's a lot of dust. It's the lighting, and you actually see him on our planet, and he is purple.
Right. And Mitch, the last shot we're gonna talk about here, bruh.
He looks like old King Thanos from the Donny Cates run. You know?
He looks amazing, and the interesting thing right here again is look at the structure behind him. So, is this in the flashback only? Because to me, from what I understood from looking at the toys and stuff, this armor will appear actually fighting the Avengers. So,
oh yeah, I mean the shot we talked about later on. He was clearly wearing it. He had the Infinity Gauntlet. I'd imagine he hasn't got it here.
Yeah.
But like, where is this place? That's what I want to know. Like, what is it? And where is it? What time is it?
Yeah,
is it past? Is it present? Is it future?
And there's so many questions because you see like the building behind them. It's going straight up into the sky. Like that is a huge building behind them as well. There's like other architecture on the side there that doesn't look Asian at all to me. I mean,
it's a combination. Like it looks, to me anyway, it looks kind of like Roman-y.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's got like the column style building, which, it's a very interesting planet. Like, I wonder if this could be some sort of planet of like, I don't know, something that has to do with everything. Like maybe this is some sort of history planet, or like they understand everything, archives.
Maybe this was where the stones were made.
That could be too, yeah.
Like this is maybe they leaned full into the whole Nemesis idea, or whoever else it was in the comics that split into the stones. Maybe I'd like to see that history be explored a bit more. Not that I'd need it to be explored a bit more, but it'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be nice. So, yeah, that's the trailer, and what an impressive trailer it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely in love with it. There's a lot to take away from it. I'm pretty sure, digging into it over the next couple, and when interviews start coming out, we're going to be able to find out a lot more stuff that was, kind of like hidden behind here and things we aren't noticing.
Yeah.
But overall, like, I love this trailer. I thought it was stellar from beginning to end. Just this,
Same.
This is a perfect trailer for an Avengers movie. So.
I mean, it's perfect unless you're a Hawkeye fan. And yet again, no, he's not in. And how can the Russos go, oh yeah, he has his own journey, but he's not going to be in anything.
He has his own journey. He'll appear in 2 minutes off screen. Like, guys, I can't join you. My baby mama's having a kid. All right.
I got to go to Japan and become Ronin.
Yeah, I'm in Japan. You guys can just fight for yourself. But yeah, I'm telling you, here's why he's in Japan, right? He becomes Ronin because he's training with them, but he doesn't know he's secretly training with Namor.
Oh, you're one of these people where it's like, no, make it likeness Asian.
Yeah, oh yeah, totally. I'm all about that.
I mean, I'd be down.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised, but I'd be down.
So, there it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our breakdown, and we'll be back with more Avengers coverage soon.